All right, first things first, got to recap our previous day's results. So far on the day, we are 2-5. It is looking like we are going to be 2-6, but the Angels, they're starting to make some noise. It is 8-6 in the bottom of the seventh inning. The Angels have guys on second and third with 2 outs. So a 3-run bomb, and we take the lead. So the Angels game is still going on. We've already hit the over, but we got plus 110 on the money line still chugging. I'm going to recap these games, and then we'll get on to what we're rocking for tomorrow. Our only 2 winners currently are 2 overs we took. We took the over in the Nationals and the Cardinals game. Then we took the over in this Rangers and Angels game. The Nationals, they absolutely catty-walloped, catty-wampused. Either of those words are good. The Cardinals, final score, Washington 8, St. Louis 2. Washington only had 2 more hits, though, compared to St. Louis. They just did it in the form of the long ball. You had Nathaniel Lowe with his 14th home run of the season. He had a 3-run bomb. You had Alex Call with a 2-run double. You had Jacob Young with a 2-run single. And then you had James Wood. The runs for the Cardinals came from Alec Burleson and then Mason Wynn. Whenever I back the Cardinals, I seem to just get ramrodded. Then we currently have the over in the Angels and the Rangers game. Oh my God, the Angels tied it. Who was it? Taylor Ward, you sexy man. It is now tied 8-8, which makes me feel better about my plus 110 money line. Yeah, we hit the over there. They currently have 16 runs. That was easy. Now our losers. Like I said, Cardinals minus 115 on the money line. Whenever I take this team, they put it in my ass. They have 2 less hits. They lose by 6 runs. Wait, 8 runs. 6 runs. 6 runs. Cubs, another team that's supposed to be really good at baseball, but whenever I bet them against a shitty AL opponent, they get destroyed. Cubs minus 115, no bueno. Over 9 runs, also no bueno. Final score here, Chicago 2, Minnesota 4. David Festa, 5 1/3 inning, only giving up 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Cade Horton went 4 2/3, giving up 6 hits and 4 earned. Then both of the bullpens came in. They didn't give up a single run, either bullpen, in the final 4.5 innings. This game was 2-4 going into the top of the 5th, and then nothing happened. So I thought at a minimum we would hit the over, but then both of these teams said, no thanks, we're going to stop scoring runs and make you lose your bet. And I said, oh, fuck you. Then we had the Marlins plus 120 and the under 8.5 runs. This is another one where our team doesn't score many runs. They scored 2, despite having 7 hits. And I thought the under was going to get there. The score was 6-0 heading into the top of the 8th inning. Then they scored 1 run in the 8th. 1 run in the top of the 8th, 1 run in the bottom of the 8th, and then 1 run in the top of the 9th. So we lose our under because of a Will Benson home run and then a Connor Norby home run. That is a horrible name. But the Marlins streak ends. I think we'd taken them like 4 games in a row. It is over now. They lose. Are the Angels winning now? Do we hit a bomb? Nope. All right. Still 2-5. Angels are tied. I really hope they win. On to the picks for tomorrow. I'm doing it again. I really didn't want to, but I was looking at the slate for tomorrow, and I was like, man, I think I have to do this. So I'm going to do it. Give me the Cubs again, minus 120 on the money line. I continue to take them laying a number on the road. They continue to lose, but I'm going to back them here. Colin Rea, 6-3, 4.13 ERA. Chris Paddock going for the Twins, 3-7, 4.64 ERA. Yes, the Cubs have lost the first 2 games of the series. Do we really think the Twins are good enough to sweep the Cubs at home? I hope not. Chris Paddock, having an interesting season. 4.64 ERA isn't atrocious, but he is 3-7. His most recent starts, he's given up 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 2, 1, 2, 2. He has not shut out a team since May 15th. That is not ideal. Colin Rea, 6-3, 4.13 ERA. His most recent starts, he's given up 1, 2, 7, 2, 4, 0, 6, 6. Pretty inconsistent. It looks like you're either giving up 1 or 2, or you're giving up a big number. So I'm hoping tomorrow is the 1 or the 2. Give me the Cubs minus 120. Give me the over. Next game, it's another one I'm just running back. I'm pretty sure I'm running back 3 out of the 4 games I lost on today. I might start doing that more, where instead of like switching teams around, I try to bet teams for entire series instead of just doing them individually, picking and choosing. I just back a team for an entire set. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to take the Halos at home, plus 100. Also going to rock the over, 9.5 runs. This is mostly a fade of Patrick Corbin. 5-7, 4.18 ERA. Going up against Jack Kakanowicz, 3-8, 5.42 ERA. I'm really hoping the Angels win tonight so that they're taking a little bit of momentum into the series. Corbin, though, he's the main person I want to fade. His most recent starts have been very Patrick Corbin-esque. He's given up, this is just in the hits department, in his last, I don't even know how many, 6 hits, 8 hits, 9 hits, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. He's not doing well. He also does not pitch to strikeouts. His Ks in those games, 3, 6, 4, 2, 3, 6, 3. So he's getting hit into a lot of contact. He's 35 years old. The velo is down. Everybody has seen this dude. He's not very good. Jack Kahanowitz, he's 3-8, 5.42 ERA. Also not very good, but he is a rookie. In his most recent games, he has given up 3, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4. So I think we got basically the same pitchers on the mound. Give me the home team, plus money. Give me the over. Next game, this is the one different game of the day. I'm going to take the Red Sox. I really did not want to back Walker Buehler ever, but I think I have to just based on how hot the Red Sox are playing currently. Tampa Bay, they are on a travel spot. They won their most recent game against Detroit, but they ended up losing the series. Boston, they're on fire currently. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They've won 6 in a row, 28-20 at home, and they've just been absolutely mashing the baseball. They just played a home series. Granted, it was against the Nationals, but if you go all the way back to their most recent series at home, recent series on the road, it was at the Nationals, they scored 11, 10, 6, 9, 10, 10. That is ridiculous. 4 out of their last 6 games have been double-digit scorings, and the other 2 that weren't, they scored 6 and 9. So they're hitting the tar out of the baseball. It's everyone up and down their lineup. They have Masataka Yoshida back in the lineup, who is a dog. Roman Gonzalez is hitting it well. Roman Anthony's really swinging it up there. Maybe they're not going to trade Duran because they're actually playing good baseball. We just need one good outing from Walker Buehler. Give me a Red Sox 7-1 finish here. Red Sox minus 110. Also the under, 9.5 runs. All right, now we're going to wrap it up. This is purely a rage bet. Cardinals minus 1.5 at plus 150. I didn't think I'd ever be taking the run line with Miles Mikolas pitching, but here I am. Going up against Michael Soraka, 3-6, 5.40 ERA. Mikolas, 4-6, 5.26 ERA. You have 2 similar pitchers. I trust the Cardinals somewhat. Again, this is purely a rage bet. I do not recommend betting this. This is stupid. But I'm going to do it because they pissed me off today. So surely they come back tomorrow and they win by 8. All right, that's going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.